spiritual women who have a hard time saying no are also going to have a hard time setting boundaries. And if you have a hard time setting boundaries, you're going to attract narcissistic, unhealed, toxic men. A lot of spiritual women think they're just narcissistic magnets. And yes, you're going to attract people who are willing to push you over and walk all over your boundaries if you don't set them in a healthy way, in a loving way, and from your divine feminine empowerment way, especially with masculine men. The reason why you date these people or you attract them for so long is to learn what you prefer and what you don't prefer in your reality. And eventually you start preferring setting boundaries. And maybe for a while you're this boundary setting queen and you set ultimatums that if I don't get this in the relationship, I don't want it. No this, no that, I'm out. You start to become very avoidant. Everybody becomes a red flag. And then you're wondering why you're isolated and alone and why there's no good men out there. So eventually you just start to discover that setting boundaries this way is not working for you. And that if you continue doing it this way, you'll either go and resort back to dating the same type of men because you're willing to settle for less than you deserve. But to really empower yourself as you start watching videos like this on personal development, relationships, dating, if you haven't realized it, you've attracted this whole path as part of your life's journey, as your soul agreement, so that way you can learn how to set boundaries in a healthy way. Communicate and express your needs, honor your voice. You know why this happens? It's because if you have a hard time saying no, you're a people pleaser. And if you're a people pleaser, you believe that there's something fundamentally wrong with you and you have to be a specific way and you have to do X, Y, and Z to receive and get other people's love, validation, and approval, right? Crazy. The harder life path happens to be the higher life path. But through this, you gain so much liberation and freedom once you learn how to set your boundaries, express your needs, and honor your voice. When you stop being afraid and start knowing that you are worthy of the love that you deserve and want and yearn for, and you start taking action in that direction to learn how to get and receive that love, that's the path. Now you're doing the work. And once you do the work and learn these things, just like everything else in life, there's that learning curve. You will figure it out. But here, let me tell you something about men, especially masculine men, and how to set boundaries with them. You start by saying, hey, this is what I want. Okay, well, we do it in a healthy way, right? So we always start up with, hey, is it important for you to have a healthy relationship with me and maintain this dynamic with me, especially if they're a controller type? They want the bottom line result. So if they say yes, great. Hey, I love what we're experiencing here. Mention some of the stuff that's great about the relationship that you love about them. And then let them know, hey, and we're currently not experiencing this, and this is what I want to experience, and I want to get more into alignment with this experience. Are you open to this and doing the work together so that we can achieve this healthy dynamic for us? Very simple. And now I'm going to tell you what not to do. First off, no man wants their mom nagging them to clean their room. When moms are pissed, they don't give their sons a lot of context. Most of the time, they're just like, I'm your mom, you need to do this. Most parents, especially my mom, she never came up to me and told me, hey, it's really important to me that you clean the kitchen or clean your room. See, because men love the women in their lives and they're willing to do things for them as long as we know that it's important to you. Not that you have to nag us or force us or else. The bottom line, it's, hey, this is what I want, not you have to do this or else you're grounded, or else I'm breaking up with you, or else I'm leaving. Because here's the other thing about men. We love doing things for our women. Most importantly, we want to know that we are good enough where we are right now for you. We don't want to feel belittled. We especially don't want to feel like we're just not good enough for you. That's going to lead to a man becoming avoidant. They're not going to express themselves, sometimes cheating. They just want to leave. So as a feminine, especially if you're in your feminine energy, and that's where you lean more towards versus being in balance with your masculine, or maybe you are a more masculine woman because you had to resort to being more masculine to create safety in your life. Again, the ultimate spiritual goal is to become in balance with both the energies, but either way, you will lean more towards the other regardless. But keep this in mind. The feminine invites the masculine to take action, to lead. You have to express what you want by an invitation. And invitations are a kind gesture. You ever see wedding invitations? They're all nice and pretty, and you send them in your mail. I mean, who even freaking uses the mail anymore? But that's the thing. Use the formula, invite your man to join you and let them know what you love about the relationship, what's not currently in alignment, and what you want to happen. not a or else. I hope this finds you today, helps you out a bunch. Please like, share, and comment. Let me know what you're going through and any breakthroughs you're having, and share this to more women or men, whoever you think will benefit from this video. All right, I love you so much. I'm proud of you, and have a wonderful day.